All right, Matt, our fourth fight on the main card, UFC Busan, coming at us early this Saturday from Busan, South Korea. And I'm going to keep saying Busan, South Korea because you have Busan, South Korea's own Ho Choi, the Korean Superboy, coming back. It's been almost 2 years since we saw him compete. He's taken on Charles Jourdain. This guy's from Belleuil, Quebec. Got to give a shout out where it's due. The third Canadian on this card. A lot of Canadians, a lot of South Korean fighters. Matt, I'm really excited for this fight because maybe you're not familiar with Charles, but he's a former featherweight and interim lightweight champ over with TKO in Quebec. Listen, a great guy, great fighter. His only loss is TJ Laramie, a guy that's still only 22 and he's 11-3 as a pro. Wow. And Desmond Green in his UFC debut at lightweight, a fight that certainly didn't go his way, but I'm really looking forward to seeing more from the Canadian in this fight. But it's a tough test in his UFC debut. I mean, Ho Choi in the UFC, things have gone well for him. Things have not gone well for him. What can you tell us about Ho Choi?
Ho Choi, his style is basically, I'm going to hit harder than you and my chin's going to be better than yours and we're just going to see what happens. The only guys who have beaten Ho Choi are Cub Swanson and Jeremy Stevens. Two guys with a tremendous amount of power.
Top 15 guys,
Top 15 guys and really, really talented. So for you to lose to those guys and then go all the way down to Charles Jourdain, it's not a chirp against Jourdain. It's just the fact that Ho Choi, even though he hasn't beat the best necessarily, he still fought them and put on really competitive showings against them. And let's be honest, if you lose to Desmond Green, you're probably going to lose to Ho Choi. That's just the way I see it. I know Choi hasn't fought in 2 years, but if the Korean zombie is anything to take from, you can do your military service and keep on training while you do your military service and continue to grow as a martial artist.
And we've already talked about another South Korean fighter, and of course, again, with mandatory military service, you can talk about just about every South Korean fighter. Kyung Ho Gong was another guy that we talked about, but I really think, and I might be crazy, I mean, you look at Ho Choi, he's almost a 3-1 favorite. You got Jourdain coming in as a bigger underdog. I think Jourdain is going to give him quite a hard fight. I won't go as far as saying I'm picking the Canadian.
Okay,
I'm going to go with Ho Choi in this one. But really, I hope and I wish, because you see a lot of Canadians coming up on the scene, and we kind of have to pump their tires a little bit. But I hope it's a good performance in his second fight in the UFC, fighting at a weight class that he's fought the majority of his career at. Of course, he fought for the TKO interim lightweight championship against Damian Lapilus, who actually fought this past weekend. And then he took on Desmond Green, a guy who was, fighting quite well at lightweight before extenuating circumstances took him away from the UFC. But for Ho Choi, this is like a top 15 type fighter, and you have to expect him to get a win here, especially at home in his home country and his hometown.
You can say a lot of things about Ho Choi and his striking style, but the thing that stands out the most is his accuracy. When he doesn't, it's the Israel Adesanya. I don't spray and pray, I aim and fire. Ho Choi does the same thing. He doesn't throw crazy volume. He'll wait, big shot. Wait,
fun
big
setups
shot.
And a lot of awkward angles.
Exactly,
too.
And he has a very fight of the night friendly style, and I think we're going to see that in this fight. I'm going to pick Choi by stoppage, probably about in the second round, but this is going to be a barn burner for as long as it lasts.
Really looking forward to this fight. It should be great. You're not going to want to miss our UFC Busan picks here on YouTube with Fight Night Picks. Let's get into it.